Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and VEDAGURUDEV'S divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened VEDAGURUDEV, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Welcome to our April 26th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from the Thailand beach. As you can see, we're transmitting live from a Thailand beach. These are real, actual, live Thai palm trees, not AI. That is a real Thai ocean right behind me. So we are transmuting live and direct from a Thailand beach. So everybody who's watching this, put your comments in the YouTube chat. We'll get to them shortly. But before we can bring Vedgari Moksha to the stage, let me tell you about the different ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. First way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So we have a special lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And in this video I'm about to play, you'll see all the amazing and wonderful benefits you get for taking us up on our lifetime membership. Only $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Just by joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again. Invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Practice Kriya Yoga your whole life, never worrying about making a payment or missing a payment. One-time payment, probably the best $200 you'll ever spend. Money back guarantee, as my guru would say. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. The second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store.
We have everything for all your spiritual needs. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. I think we have 6 left. So get them. They're going fast. And you can do that by just going to kriyayogamasterclass.com. In this video, I'll show you everything we have to offer on our Kriya Yoga shop. kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedgurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today.
Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. Also have 108 Raksha beads. So just go to kriyayogashop.com and see everything we have to offer. The third way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga also. We have absolutely 100% free Kriya Yoga School. The website is freekriyayoga.com. We have 11 beginner mini courses, so you have some tools to help you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world. 11 beginner mini courses, and it's 100% free. Just go to freekriyayoga.com. And in this video, you see everything we have to offer at freekriyayoga.com.
Welcome to the Free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call.
Go to freekriyayoga.com or stay stuck. Your call. And we're on a platform called SKOOL, SKOOL. As you can see, we're the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, both our paid school and our free school. This is our banner on SKOOL. Vedgurudev, Master Yoga Teacher. You see my certificates down below. Vedgurudev, Yoga Acharya Certified. See my certificates down below. #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Real spiritual tools to overcome the world. No fluff. You see all of our members. We have 108 members all around the world. So you see the location pins there. And our free school right here, Free Kriya Yoga School. Authentic Kriya Yoga teachings. 2 live streams per week. 100% free. You're on one of the live streams. #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Start your spiritual journey and having fun. We have a lot of fun here at the Kriya Yoga School. And these are the location pins of thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world, all continents. So very great tools in our free school and our paid school. And also, if you want to become a YouTube channel member, just go to youtube.com/@VedGuruDev. Click on the subscribe button. If you find a video you like it. If the menu drops down, hype us up. We need all the help you could get with the YouTube algorithm. And we just posted a video in memory of David Wilcock. Rest in peace, David Wilcock. And we're starting to go viral. Over 300 views, so that's pretty good. So go to our YouTube channel at VEDGURUDEV and hype us up, like, subscribe, comment, all of the above. And I guess with that said, let's start our April 26th VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha. Namaste, Vedgari Moksha. How are you today?
I'm great. Namaste, everybody. Thrilled to be here for another Soul Talks. So we'll see where the conversation goes. I'm sure it'll be phenomenal, outstanding, beautiful, all of the above.
Outstanding. All of the above.
Yeah, all good things. So, yeah, I decided I'm going to just start our Soul Talks with like a peace prayer and bring balance to our Soul Talks. So,
nice.
First off, yeah, thank you. First off, I just want to say good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining our Soul Talks. So I'm deeply grateful to be able to share this space, and I will navigate the complexities of life and dive into the sacred path of Kriya Yoga. So my sincere hope is that our discussion here provides you with practical tools, a sense of peace, and above all, renewed hope in this world. To help our conversation and keep our hearts aligned, I call upon the Shiva Shakti energy, the divine union of the masculine and the feminine. We welcome the energies of Shiva and Parvati to ground us in transformation and strength, Brahman to remind us of the ultimate reality, Saraswati to grant us wisdom and clear speech, Lakshmi for abundance of spirit, and Vishnu to preserve the harmony of our gathering. May they bring all their divine qualities to this circle, illuminating our path and opening our minds. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So.
Very beautiful, Vedgari Moksha. Outstanding.
Yeah, how do you feel lighter? Well, we've got some hellos in our comment section. Well, Paul is always first in line. He says, Namaste, tribe. Namaste, Paul.
Namaste, Paul. All the best to you. If you have any questions, put in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them as best we can, wholeheartedly. And if you feel up to coming on StreamYard, just click on the StreamYard link. We'd love to have you. But whatever resonates with you and whatever you feel comfortable with, it's all good.
It's all good. And we have a comment from Vedgari Moksha. She says, Namaste. Hello. I'm honoring the peace and the energy you bring with you today. Let's make this a great Soul Talks today. Let's do it, guys.
Well, let's honor the peace and the light and prosperity. Thank you for your comment, Vedgari Moksha.
Yeah. Ryan Shaw is here. Hi, Ryan. So good to see you.
Hello, Ryan. Glad to have you here.
So I guess we'll just dive right in.
Anybody have any questions? Don't be shy. Put in the YouTube chat. We'll answer all the questions wholeheartedly. No questions off limit. You could ask me whatever you want. You know, it doesn't have to be spiritual. It could be about anything you feel, you know?
Well, Ryan Shaw, he sends us prayer hands and a big, beautiful hello. Hello.
Hello, Ryan Shaw. Glad to have you here. Put your comments in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them best we can, wholeheartedly.
Yes. Well, I'll just dive right in and ask you some questions I've been thinking about. What exactly is a star seed or a light worker? I don't know. It feels a little bit made up, and we're all spiritual beings, but I was thinking if you're like an enlightened human being, why would you need a label, a title? Like, I'm a human. I don't know. It just seems, I don't know, like you don't need to like announce that you're a star seed. I don't know. That's just my thinking. Like if I'm really on the path of enlightenment, I wouldn't need a title. and be able to tell people
Yeah,
I'm a star seed.
this is true. The first day I was initiated into Kriya Yoga, they had this practice that kind of breaks your identity. I am not my car. I am not my bank account. I am not my country. I am not my flag. I am not my religion. So it gives you the oneness perspective of these titles, these labels, these identities, these conditionings are not my true inner nature. They're not my true inner potential. So yeah, it's a way to say I'm better than you. I'm a star seed, you know? I'm a
Yeah.
real
What does that
spiritual
mean?
gangster because I gave myself that title, you know? But what does it really mean? You know? My guru used to say we're 24-hour a day yogis and yoginis, you know? Most of these people, they're just part-time so-called spiritual gangsters, you know? Like oh yeah, I'm spiritual. You know, I got I call myself a star seed. You know, so it's just a bunch of fluff and made up stuff. But if you don't do your inner work, you who cares? You could call yourself the master of the universe. It has no meaning. You know, because when you really start walking the path, you start shedding all these identities and meanings. Like who cares? You know.
Yeah.
I mean, we were yogis, but in the Himalayan mountains, we walked with lamas, we walked with sadhus, we walked with swamis, we walked with everybody. Like whatever label you have really didn't have no meaning. We're looking beyond your label and your physical form, and we're looking at your soul. You know, like my guru said in that one story. I asked him, "We're in this thin tent in the Himalayan mountains. What if we're attacked by the Himalayan Yeti?" My guru looked at me puzzled. He said, "If the Himalayan Yeti attacks us and he has inner divinity, he is our brother. Our food is his food. Our bed is his bed." So that's kind of how I look at it. Like, I don't care what your identity or what your label is. I'm looking at your soul. I'm looking at your loving presence. If it's coming from a place of hate, not from a place of love or a place of ego, then I don't care what your identity is. It has no meaning to me. I don't want to be around you. It stinks, you know? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a star seed. I come from the planet Juba Jabba Jubiji, you know,
I come from Earth.
and yeah. So like, you know, like I don't want other people's ghost stories becoming my ghost stories. And if you start to not care, it doesn't have no meaning. I mean, I don't care. We're here right now. It reminds me, like I told the story before, when I was in the 6th grade, there was always this liar kid. Oh, my father knows Donald Trump, and I got $100 million boat. Where's it at? Oh, it's in Dubai. You can't check it out. You know, like all these ghost stories. Yeah, I'm a star seed from the planet Juba Juba Juba, you know, and so what? We're here in the present moment. What is your
Yeah.
energy now? You know, I'm not attaching to your ghost story. I don't care about your ghost story. I want to know, are you a loving being? Are you helping people? Are you compassionate? Are you kind? If you're not, get lost. Take your story with you.
Yeah.
I don't care, you know? And they hate that, you know? They want you to regurgitate their story. Yeah, let me tell you a story. I'm a star seed from over here, and
Bye,
then, you
Felicia.
know, bye, Felicia, exactly. You know, that sums it up in 2 words. Bye,
Yeah.
Felicia, you know? Like, just yeah, take your story and get out of here. You know, yeah, I'm a star seed, and I'm a really enlightened being. Really,
Yeah.
you
It's
know? Okay,
okay.
show me. You know, so I mean, I kind of don't care about people's stories. That's what
Yeah.
my guru said. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga. We do Kriya Yoga. There's
Yeah.
millions of stories and books about Kriya Yoga and all the seedy powers and how levitating saints and all this stuff, but it's not going to do your inner work for you. You have to do your inner work, you know? So, I don't know. That's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
So when people say they're like star seeds or this and that, I'm looking at their soul and I'm like, not really. Cool
It's
ghost
just
story,
words. It's a nice
grandpa,
story.
but it's just word salad out here. You know, it's
Yeah.
hot air and the wind, you know? It's like, all right, yeah, that's good. You're a star seed. Nice. Well, what do you want
Yeah.
me to do with that? You know?
But then,
Like, okay.
yeah, You're the chosen one. Well, and
You're
that goes with my second thought. I wrote down, but it's just like I feel like discipline, like putting your words to action. So I don't know. We often discuss how discipline is the true key to freedom, but I've been reflecting on how it also serves as our protection. It seems that negative energies or demons or whatever would want to harm us. They don't seek out those who are strong and centered. So they look for the weak points. We are inconsistent. And could you speak to how a committed daily sadhana, specifically our Kriya yoga practice, acts as a spiritual shield? How does building this eternal strength through discipline make us an unshakable mountain against the lower vibrations of the world?
Yeah, so if we anchor ourselves in our daily practice, our daily yoga practice, our sadhana, then we're our own savior. We're not waiting for anybody to save us. We're not scared of anybody. The whole Maya delusional world, we're not attached to it. It becomes a joke to us. So like you start to laugh at these so-called nefarious beings, lower frequency beings, like the losers and jokers they are. They're just
Yeah.
puppets. They're just gophers. I laugh at them, Look at you, such a stupid little slave, regurgitating, you know, your slave master's narrative, So like, and like my guru said, we don't roll in the mud with the pigs. We're wearing all white, sitting on a cloud. So we don't want to get our clothes dirty with their lies and their narratives and their ghost stories. So we start to laugh at them like, here comes that liar from 6th grade. Let me
Yeah.
tell you a story. You should do this and you should do that and you should go over here and you should believe this. But if you take back your power and you don't give away a power, most people give away their power. They're too lazy to use their own discernment and own discrimination. They want other people to tell them what they do. They love being a slave, Misery enjoys company, Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
So they love that cage that they're in, Please, Donald Trump, tell me how I should live my life and tell me what Lisa thinks and tell me how I should spend my tax dollars, blah, 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 and they use that against you, You become a puppet and they string you along with fake lives and stories and Wizard of Oz and all that stuff. So if you start taking back your power, then you will start laughing at these lower frequency beings and these so-called leaders, and you start to see them as gophers. They're gophers. They're do boys. They do what their slave master tells them to do. I look at them with like, how could I say, with shame, doing the master's bidding, Please, slave master, tell me what I should do today. Oh, you should give us our tax dollars. We got a nice war over in the Middle East where you're never going to go and see it. Oh, yes, sir. Right away. We need you to go in the military and get your ass shot off for a fake narrative so we can make more money. Yes, sir. Right away.
Yeah. I don't
Freedom
know.
is not
No.
free. I'm getting on the plane, So, like, once you start seeing the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you start waking up and breaking your conditioning, then you really start to see the pieces on the chessboard for what they are, and
Yeah.
you start taking back your power. Like I said before, you want a savior, go in the bathroom, look in the mirror. You're looking at one, save yourself. No, and no one can save you anyway, so it's even more funny, No one can give you the magic wand of enlightenment, Harry Potter, ding, congratulations. You gave me a check for $15,000. You are now enlightened. Congratulations, It just doesn't work that way. No one can give you anything. Even in our Kriya Yoga School, we're giving you tools to help you reach that.
Yeah.
So, if somebody said, if I give you $10,000 and you could give me enlightenment, VEDAGURUDEV, I said, no, it's not possible. Keep your money, right? Your money's
Yeah.
no good over here. You're going to have to do your inner work. No one can do it for you. So, like, people out here, they become so lazy. They want people to do stuff for them, Think for me. Tell me what God really did. Let me tell you a story about God. God did this and God did that and blah, 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 blah. Okay, how's that going to uplift me? And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm surprised. Like
I,
when I do my own work and my own, save myself, I'm surprised at the things that I can accomplish myself that I don't need to depend on
exactly.
others. So, yeah, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish on your own, and it feels better to do it yourself. Yeah, and
I
I
mean,
just think
that's
like,
my whole Kriya yoga journey, you know? I just surrendered to the path and it took care of itself. I don't know how
yeah,
any of this worked, you know? I mean, I have to laugh at myself, looking at myself on live stream right now. It's like, look at me, I'm a live streamer now. I
yeah,
never had any aspirations for that, or it just kind of happened. I got out my own way and surrendered, said, all right, whatever is going to happen today, let it happen, you know?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
going with the flow.
Yeah, I was just a thought that I would just feel like discipline protects you. It's just like I feel like I'm connecting with myself, just being disciplined. So I just was
Yeah,
thinking how
exactly.
important discipline is.
Yeah, like if you do your sadhana, your yogic practice, you're not waiting for anybody. You're helping yourself, you know? So if you have the discipline to say, I am the king of my castle, I am the queen of my castle, I am the boss, and I'll do what I want to do. And what other people say I should do, I'm not listening to them. I'm doing whatever resonates with me. So I have the discipline, you know. I set my mind and I set my intention to this, and I'm gonna do it no matter what. So if you have that mindset, you'd be surprised what you can overcome and accomplish.
Mariana just popped on real quick. I just want to give her a namaste and brothers and sisters. Namaste to you.
Namaste, brothers and sisters. Mariana, let me know if you ever received those elephant pants from
Yeah.
Naveen in Canada. Also, he said he sent them out a couple days ago. You know.
Okay.
I didn't realize the
Um,
U.S. mail was so expensive. So,
yeah.
well, it's all right. It's all good. So our dreams of shipping elephant pants from Thailand's may be crushed again. You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty expensive. We paid more on postage than we paid for the elephant pants.
She Mariana says, I have not yet. Yet is the key word.
I think they're coming. Maybe when I finish here, Naveen sent me a tracking number. He's sending it from California, so it should be
Yeah.
on its way.
Another theme, detachment. Like I care about the world and all of that, but I just feel like detachment almost it makes me a magnet to people. Like the more I pull away from people, the more they're pulling towards me. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, the more I don't care, the more people. Yeah, isn't that strange? The not wanting and being detached makes you a
Yeah,
magnet.
like misery enjoys company. They're miserable. They want you to be miserable. You can't escape the matrix. That's impossible. You know, they're gonna do everything. They want everybody wants to be miserable. You know, they want you to be miserable too. They don't want you to escape and take control of your power and break the matrix. None of that. So yeah, they're gonna try to get you and pull you in, and you know they're masters of deception, you know? They don't want you to wake up to higher consciousness or any of that stuff. They want you to be a good slave and run the script and regurgitate
Yeah,
their narrative. They don't want you to realize your true inner potential. And if you realize your true inner potential, it's dangerous for them because then you stop believing what they say. And then it's very hard. There's no way you could get me to go on an airplane and murder another being in a war or whatever. It's not doing it. It's not happening. I
yeah,
don't care what you say, you know? So, like, they don't want that. They want good slaves. They want people who regurgitate the narrative. So, when you start waking up to your true inner potential, then it's a threat to them. They need,
yeah,
that's how the 1% controls the 99%. You know, fear. That is their playbook. Oh, you better get on the plane. These people in these countries, they're going to invade America, and you're going to be in big trouble. We got to stop them before they get here. You know, freedom is not free, and it's for democracy. We need to free them, you know, and whatever, police the world. So once you start waking up to that BS, then you're like, nah, ain't doing
Nah.
none of that. No
Yeah.
thanks. You want to get on a plane? Show me. Go ahead, get on a plane. Send your son or send your daughter to fight in war.
No, nuh-uh.
Yeah, exactly. You know? So,
My blood.
no, we got to send people in poverty to do that, you know, because we don't care about them. They're food eaters. They're sheep. They're slaves. We don't care. Casualties of war, you know. We don't care if they get shot up.
Yeah.
But my son, nah, no thanks.
Yeah.
You know? Right?
Your son
Stay
is
home
okay,
in
but
our
not my
mansion.
son. Let your
Right.
son die, not mine.
Your neighbor's good, right? We don't care about. They don't care about us, you know.
They don't
We don't
care
care
about
about
us.
your friends and family. So, yeah, if you
Michael
start
Jackson
waking
was
up to
right.
that, Michael Jackson was right. They don't care
They
about
don't
us.
care. Yeah, if there's nothing left to keep us here, detachment is the key to liberation. Why would they want that for us? Like they want us
Yeah,
attached.
they want us to keep going over and over and over, and they
Yeah.
feed off our fear and everything. So once you detach and become the detached witness, it's over for them. You
Yeah.
laugh at them like the joke they are. Look at this gopher. Look at this slave trying to tell me what to think, you know? And you start laughing at everything. I mean, even religion. Let me tell you a story about God, you know? And you start taking back control of your power, you know? Like, okay, these are cool stories around the campfire, but how is that going to do my inner work today in the present moment? It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you start waking up to that, you start taking back your power. I'm going to do what serves me in the present moment. And what all these cool ghost storytellers are talking about, I don't really care. How does that serve me? How is that going to make me a better person in the present moment? You know, it's not. So they don't want you to wake up that. They only want regurgitators and
Yes.
slaves. You know, let me tell you a story about our Lord and Savior. Really? How do you know? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
My preacher told me. How does he know? You know? Okay. Say all these stories are true. How's that going to do your inner work? And how's that going to get you to a higher consciousness?
How?
Gotta go. You know?
Gotta go. Well, Ryan
Gotta
Shaw,
go, you know?
he says, right on in capital letters, exclamation point, right on, man.
Right on. Power to the people.
Finally, somebody tells it like it is. Power to the people.
Power to the people, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's one powering you up, you know? Like yeah, just I don't know if my words resonate with you. I'm just trying to help people. You want to see a savior? Just go look in the bathroom, look in the mirror. Save
Hello.
yourself. Don't wait for anybody, you know? Save yourself as much as possible.
Oh, back to the elephant pants. Mariana says, wasn't that less expensive from Thailand? I don't know. What? Maybe
Yeah,
it's cheaper to mail from Thailand.
I mean, not from Thailand. It'd probably be like $200, you know. So I that's why I gave it to Naveen. America's right next to Canada, so I thought it would be a lot cheaper. So yeah, I don't know. I think our elephant pants are one and done.
Yeah, appreciate your elephant pants.
Last of it, you know. I didn't realize. Like, I was like, all right, I'll give it to Naveen. Shipping from America to Canada is probably like $10. Right next door. Canada is America. America is Canada. Told the story. I went to Montreal airport and they said I was in America. So I was like, all right, same thing, different name, but brother and sister, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah, it was about the price to ship it as the price I sent to Mariana. But it's all right. It's all good, you know. So it's all right. Enjoy your elephant pants.
Yeah,
you know?
they're meant to be. Yeah, the shipping off these Raksha beads, they're $7 so far. So I don't know how much it would be to Canada. Hopefully not too much.
Stuff is getting expensive out there, you know?
Yeah.
Like the last time I went to America, I don't know, when did I go? 3 years ago. I went to Walmart and I was like, damn, this used to be like $1.50. Now it's
Yeah.
like $5. What happened? You know, what happened? Walmart is super expensive now.
Yeah.
When you check out of Walmart, they have that the rack 99 cents or whatever. And like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I can use some gumballs or whatever they got, Reese's peanut butter cups or whatever, and put it in
They
my
want a
cart.
grip of money
That,
from you.
yeah, that's how they get you, right? When you're checking out, they got those tastery things that be calling you, that bag of Skittles, right? Hey, you over there,
Yeah.
come here. 99 cents. Can't pass it up. Can't
You
buy
know you
anything for
want me.
99 cents. Now it's like $5 and you're like, can't do it,
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth $5 for the
Especially
tummy.
coming from Thailand, I eat for like $1 a day, like
Yeah.
a whole kind of meal, like rice and vegetables and soup and everything. And so like when I see like a stick of gum for like $1, I'm like, $1?
Yeah.
You crazy? You know what I could buy for this in Thailand? $1?
Yeah. I think I want to be a Thai citizen. But my dollar will
Yeah,
stretch a lot farther.
your dollar
Oh,
definitely stretches a lot further.
yeah.
You know.
Oh. Well, we have one of my favorites here. Jay Clo is here. He says, "Hi guys, many blessings. Wondering how long you meditate a day. How long do you meditate a day, Vedgurudev?"
Many blessings to you, J. Clo, and your family and everybody. Hopefully everything's going great in the great state of Ohio.
Yeah.
How long do I meditate a day? I mean, it varies. Like, I don't have like a set time. Like, I'm to the point of meditation. Some days I meditate 5 minutes and I'm good. Some days are 1 hour meditation days. It just varies day to day, It depends on the day. Like, I feel pretty good today. I don't think I need too much meditation to get me through the day. Today is a good day. All right, 5 minutes, I'm
Yeah.
cool. Or today is a rough day. It's getting crazy out here in these streets. Let me go 1 hour and get it all out.
Yeah.
Clear my monkey mind, clear all the mental clutter. So it just varies. Like I don't have like a strict schedule. I just do whatever I think I need in the present moment. And my guru used to say, do it till you feel a click. Usually I feel a click. Sometimes I feel a click in 5 minutes. Sometimes I feel a click in 30 minutes. I go as far as I can and I say, all right, that's good. So it varies from day to day. And I would say just do how much meditation you think you need. Some days you wake up on the wrong side of bed. It's like, oh, today is a rough day. Let me go a little deeper in my
Yeah.
sadhana and my practice and my meditation. Some days, all the stars align and everything comes together. You say, cool, not too much. I don't need too much today. It's
Yeah.
yeah. So I would just say it varies. I don't like to say one size fits all. Like you should meditate 20 minutes a day. Well, what if you
Whatever you
don't need
feel.
20 minutes a day? Yeah, just do whatever you feel. So that's what I would say. I mean, that's my plan. So I don't really have a set schedule. I just do whatever I think I need in the present moment. So some days are 5-minute meditation days and some days are 2-hour meditation days. It just depends, Like some days are rough, like, I don't know, a friend you used to know passed away, that maybe be a 2-hour meditation day, Some
Yeah.
days the stars are aligning, the pieces of the puzzle will come together. It might be a 5-minute meditation day. Or just go however long you feel. I mean, it depends. If you have a 9 to 5, then maybe you got to adjust accordingly. Like, all right, I got 5 minutes. Let me get 5 minutes in. Hopefully this carries me through the day,
Yeah.
But yeah, I would use your own discernment and your own discrimination. Your inner self will tell you what you need in the present moment, So it's not one size fits all. Everybody's different.
I'm curious about you, Vedgurudev. You're a more
Okay.
experienced meditator, but are you, when you go really deep, like maybe samadhi, are you able to like even detach from yourself? Like you don't even like you're not even a person. I don't know. This is a strange question, but are you able to like even detach from who you are in this world, like you're nothing? Like I don't know. And what does that feel like if you do? Or do you always have like, are you always grounded to your identity? Is it dangerous to do that? Can you just like totally detach from your identity here, yourself, where you are nothing?
I mean, I don't think anything is dangerous on the spiritual path. You
Okay.
know, like what? How could it be dangerous? Right? You're
Yeah.
breaking your identity. You're breaking your conditioning. That sounds like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Most liberating moksha thing I've
Yeah.
ever
Nothing to fear
heard
then.
of. So, like, yeah, like dangerous and fear. These are emotions that don't come into my samadhi state. You know, I check them all at the door. Like, no, you can't come in here. That's why we have practices in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass to clear all that out. You don't want all that to follow you into that state, because then it's going to be hard to concentrate and get to that state with those lingering distractions that followed you into that state. So you got to clean your house before you get into that state. I mean, samadhi is a state that's hard to put to words because it's almost like nothingness. Like, it's almost like a dream that you really can't remember. So remembering what happened in samadhi is almost seeing the forest without seeing the trees. So, you
Okay.
know, like, you're the purpose of samadhi or these higher states of consciousness is to clean your house and let all this stuff go. So if you truly master samadhi, there's nothing to look at. There's no beginning, there's no end. So, and you kind of check all your identities, your conditionings, your distractions at the door with the techniques we have in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So I would say, but it's a beautiful place if you enjoy it. I enjoy cracking my identity. I don't want to have no identities, you know? I want to be clear. No beginning, no end, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to look at because there's nothing to distract me. So I would say different people use different techniques, but you know, like if you have the state of nirvikalpa samadhi, which is like emptiness, that's probably a good start, you know? But I like them all. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have 6 samadhi techniques, which is very beneficial. But
Yeah.
when you use the technique to get you into that state, and then once you're in that state, you shed the technique. You know, you don't keep doing the technique. It's just to get you and pull you into that state. And then you let the technique go, you know? So there is nothing to describe, you know? Like, you asked me, how do I paint samadhi? I was like, I don't know, big white light.
Yeah.
With, you know,
Here's the white
what are the
canvas. There you
details?
go.
Yeah, white canvas, white wall,
The
and you
picture of
know,
it,
even
it's
the
just it made
wall
itself.
has some texture, so that's not 100% true. Like, nothing, like no texture on the canvas either.
Nothing.
It's you know, no beginning and no end. You know, it's like a Shiva lingam, right?
Yeah.
There's no beginning and no
Yeah.
end. It's just the
I can't find the
the
end or the
pillar of
beginning.
light. Where does it come from? Where does it start? I don't know. How far does it go to the right or left? You know, I mean, once I get in this state, I don't think about any of that. I just kind of exist, you know, and
Yeah.
time, food, nothing really has any meaning in the samadhi state. So it's hard to put such a beautiful place into words. It's just it's something you got to experience, you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah, I would just say don't try to make sense of it. Just let it happen and enjoy it. And just exist in a state of being with a clear mind.
I think I've touched it like a little bit, like in the bathroom when I'll do like a bath. I'll just like turn off all the lights and light a candle at the end of the bathroom. And just so everything's dark and just clear my mind and just float on the water. I've gotten close. I've kissed it. I've gotten a little kiss of it. So yeah, it feels good to just like, I feel like that's my true self when I go to nothingness. So
Absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
something to
Even
keep
when you get a
exploring.
glimpse of samadhi, you want to keep coming back, right? So,
Yeah.
you know,
Coming back home.
coming,
Oh.
coming back home. Yeah, exactly.
Coming
Right.
home,
You
Mom.
know, you are the creator of your samadhi state. You are the creator of your universe. Make it as
Oh,
blissful as possible.
well, I don't want to steal all the limelight. I've got some questions coming towards you. J. Clo says, I'm good, but my mower decided to break today. And then he says, I'm about to buy some goats. Oh, those
Oh,
goats
cool.
are lawnmowers. Nature's
Yeah.
lawnmower. Goats.
Even if your lawnmower breaks, it happens. I wouldn't take it personally. Like, well, nothing lasts forever. Even a lawnmower breaks down every
Yeah.
once in a while. All right, let's get to work. Let's solve problems. We're Kriya Yoga problem solvers out
Yeah.
here, and yeah, having some goats and having some animals and enjoying their
Yeah. That
energy.
sounds beautiful.
What a blissful thing that is. Outstanding.
Oh, Ryan Shaw has a question for you. Did you ever practice fasting? And if so, what was the process that you had followed?
I practice fasting every day,
Every day.
every day of my life. So right now I do like intermittent fasting. I eat one time a day, like so I fast like pretty much 24 hours a day, every day. Uh, some days when I feel like a little off balance and my body feels a little out of whack, I'll probably fast. I don't know, 3 days. Recently, with Naveen Arjuna, I went to Bangkok and I messed up my sadhana schedule, but
That's
when I
okay.
came back, I fasted for 3 days, and Naveen Arjuna fasted for 96 hours.
96,
So
like a total of 4
proud
days.
of yeah, proud of Naveen Arjuna. So yeah, we have a high practice of fasting. When I was in the Himalayan mountains, we only ate what we could hold in our hands. So this was my dinner every day, one time. So
Yeah.
there's a high emphasis on fasting. I would fast as much as you can. In my opinion, the best thing you could do for your health is fasting. I like when Jesus said, "You need to do only two things: pray and fast." Short and simple. So it's kind of
Yeah.
words I live by. So yeah, I fast intermittent, 24 hours a day, every day, and when I feel my body's out of whack or out of balance, I fast 3 days. Probably the most I've ever fasted is 5 days, but that was kind of indirectly because I was in a hot samadhi state. So when I fast, I just drink water. I don't eat any food. So it's like a water fast, but I've been known to dry fast, water fast, dry fast, all of the above too. So
Yeah.
when you're a yogi or walking the spiritual path, that all they do is fast, and we get nourishment and sustain ourselves from the prana in the atmosphere. So we don't really need to eat a lot of food.
Yeah. And then when you break your fast, are you like careful about what you eat? Do you just like eat when you eat really light foods? I don't know. What do you eat when you break your fast?
Just eat kind of light food, because when you
Yeah.
fast for a long time, you don't really feel like breaking your fast. So you kind of, I don't know, eat light. You kind
Yeah.
of gradually come back to your regular eating schedule. You don't really, you know, you don't go to the all-you-can-eat buffet at Golden
Yeah.
Corral and
Light
stuff
and
your
easy. Slow.
light and easy. I mean,
Yeah.
if you fast for long periods of time, you're kind of surprised that you're like, oh, my body tricked me into thinking I need to eat breakfast, lunch, and
Yeah.
dinner, but now I see that that's not true.
Yeah.
So you're
Don't follow.
kind of like, once you cross the threshold of like 24 hours, you're like, oh, this is easy. I should have did
Yeah.
this a long time ago. So that's kind of how I look at it. So if you feel you're coming down with a cold or you have any kind of sickness or illness, I would just fast as much as you can, and go as far as you can. So yeah, if I could do it, you could do it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely say fasting is the best medicine. You know, you are your own inner doctor, and you know what's right for you and how much time you could go. Just try it out. You know, start off slow, 8 hours, then go up to 10 hours and go 12 hours. Try to do 24 hours, and you know, just do what your body needs. Like I said before, your body, you'll feel a click. Like, all right, I'm good. That's good. You know, you don't want to go too far or hurt yourself. You know, just do what you can. So yeah, I would suggest fasting to everybody for sure.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing you could do in your life, in my opinion. So all yogis and yoginis I know fast for sure, right? There
Yeah.
wasn't much food, so indirectly we fasted. So like I said, that was my dinner right here.
You're bit my fist?
we
Okay.
only eat what we could hold in our hands, you know? That was my guru's lesson. Hold out your hand, put it in there. You're trying to cup it and get
Yeah.
we'll put more in there.
Yeah. Maybe you appreciate the food you have more if it's like a small amount. You're like, I'm going to savor
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Yeah, you enjoy it. You don't take it for granted. You kind of savor it and enjoy it as much as
Yeah.
possible. So, yeah, I would say enjoy it. You don't take food for granted. You say, man, this is all I got to eat today. I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
enjoy
chew
this
slowly.
every grain of rice I
Yeah.
can. You know,
Yeah.
it's the best food, and
Yeah.
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 So
It's interesting. I was just thinking that animals, when they're sick, they just naturally fast. And when I've been sick, like I don't even want to eat. Like my body's telling me, like, don't eat. I'm repairing you. So yeah, like Mother
right,
Nature wants you to fast.
yeah, your body fixes itself. Like, listen, we don't need to keep feeding this sickness or illness. Let me go to work. Get out of my way. No food. So it
Step
makes
aside.
you not even want to eat. Step aside. You know, I need some fasting. You know,
Yeah.
stop feeding me. It's going against the plan. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, I would suggest fasting. I mean, that's probably the best thing you could do, in my opinion, to fix yourself.
Yeah. Before you wreck yourself.
Check
I'm
yourself
so-
before you wreck yourself.
Ah.
Bye sickness, bye illness, bye Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye Felicia.
Well, we're an hour in. I was thinking this would be a good time to do our quote lists. So I'm doing the 4 stages of Theraveda enlightenment distilled into 10 quotes. So what is the 4 stages of Theraveda enlightenment? It is the path to liberation in Buddhism mapped out in the Theraveda tradition. These stages are not just philosophical milestones, but are defined by the literal cutting off of mental chains. Once a fetter is destroyed at a specific stage, it can never arise in the mind again. So I took them and then I just distilled them into 10 quotes for you. So I've got all the
Outstanding.
concepts I can read through them if you'd like, and then we'll dissect them.
Okay, hold on. One of our members, Susan, sent this in, and he wanted me to break this down. Susan is our A1 Day 1 member. His very beautiful daughter, Ariana, is our weekly mantra japa leader. So I said, absolutely, Susan. We'll break down the 4 stages of enlightenment, the 10 chains that we cut to help us reach that stage of Buddhist enlightenment. So yeah, break down all 10, like say all 10, and then I'll break
Yeah.
them down one by one.
All right, sounds great. Number 1, on dropping the mask, the first step to truth is realizing that the self you've been protecting is merely a collection of shifting habits, not a solid core. 2, on breaking blind ritual. True virtue is not found in the mechanical performance of rites, but in the intentional purity of a heart that no longer wanders into harm. 3, on unshakable certainty. Doubt falls away like a heavy cloak. When you have seen the shore with your own eyes, you no longer need to ask if the ocean exists. 4, on fading desires. The world still glitters, but its pull is weaker, like a flame losing its fuel. The frantic reach for pleasure begins to cool into a steady glow. 5, On softening resentment, irritation may still arise, but it no longer takes root. It becomes a passing cloud rather than a lingering storm. 6, on the end of craving, to look upon the sensory world and feel no pull of I want is to finally walk through the world without being snagged by its thorns. 7, on the death of anger, when the seed of aversion is burnt, even the harshest word or greatest pain cannot find a foothold for hatred to grow. 8, on the subtlest pride, even the quietest whisper of I am must vanish. The mirror is finally shattered, leaving only the light that was always there. 9, on restless seeking, the mind finally stops its ancient pacing. There is no more reaching for a future moment to find peace. 10, the final freedom. The burden has been laid down. The task is finished. Like a trackless bird in the sky, the awakened mind leaves no footprint in the world of suffering. So those are my 10 quotes on the 4 stages of Theraveda enlightenment. So
10 quotes on the 4 stages of Theraveda enlightenment. This request was sent in by one of our A1 Day 1 members, Sasan, and we'll break down them one by one. For our brother Sasan, the 4 stages of enlightenment, breaking the fetters, the chains, and getting you into a higher state of consciousness.
all right,
Number
number
1.
On dropping the mask. The first step to truth is realizing that the self you've been protecting is merely a collection of shifting habits, not a solid core.
Yeah, so you begin to see everything you identify with, everything you're conditioned to believe you are, is this experience. It's not even who you are in the slightest bit. It's just the experience you're going through. So we drop the mask. We hang up our monkey suit in the closet. We don't wear our monkey suit to sleep, you know? So the mask we're wearing, we drop that. That doesn't define ourselves in the least bit. When I was initiated in Kriya Yoga, the first practice was dropping our identities. You know, I am not my car. I am not my bank account. I am not my flag. I am not my country. I am not my football team. On and on and on and on. So you start dropping the mask and see none of this defines your true inner potential, your true self. The goal in Kriya Yoga is self-realization. So we realize ourselves and we realize we are none of this. Our life is a bunch of experiences that never defines our soul. Our soul is untainted. It's untouched by the Maya delusional world. So when you have that detached witness perspective, that detached witness approach, you start laughing at the Maya delusional world and all its projections for the joke it is. Like, this is a funny comedy movie. Let me tell you a story about who you are. The only person that knows who I am inside me as me is me. So anybody who tries to project their projections onto you, get away from those people. So we realize ourselves. It's called self-realization. So this helps anchor us and get us into a higher place. And we drop all of our identities, conditionings, all of our distractions. We take off our mask. We take off our monkey suit and hang it up in the closet. Don't go to sleep with your monkey suit on.
Yeah.
Take off your mask. Take off your monkey suit. You know,
Yeah.
throw it in the trash or at least hang it up in the closet. Don't wear it to bed, you know. Some people wear their monkey suit 24 hours a day, you know. They love their monkey suit. They identify with their monkey suit. As Kriya yogis, even our physical body, we're not attached to, right? We look at it like changing clothes. Where if you have to go to work, you got to wear your monkey suit, but don't wear it to bed. Hang it up after you're finished with work.
Yes, many of us wear many masks. Drop it. Very
Drop
powerful.
your masks.
Number 2, on breaking blind ritual. True virtue is not found in the mechanical performance of rites, but in the intentional purity of a heart that no longer wanders into harm. Hmm.
Yeah, so most people do rituals blindly. Like in Kriya yoga, most people do their puja, not even know why. They just think that's what they do, you know? So when rituals become mechanical, it loses its essence, it loses its power, it loses its meaning. So you should always do anything you do non-mechanically, you should do it with bhava, which is pure feeling. You should do it because it uplifts you and makes you feel good. Just because somebody else is a devotee of Shiva doesn't mean you have to be a devotee of Shiva. Maybe you resonate with Lakshmi more than Shiva, and that's perfectly fine. But you should have a spiritual practice, a ritual of your own choosing, not just mechanical because somebody else says it. So always do what uplifts you and makes you feel the best, and never do anything mechanically, ritualistically. You know, my bhakti practice, my mantra japa practice are deities of my own choosing. I'm not doing it because anybody told me to, or somebody said I should do it. I do it because it uplifts me and resonates with me and gets me into a higher space. So, yeah, I wouldn't just do anything ritualistically. I would find something that works for you and you do it. And have a practice of your own choosing, not a practice of somebody else's choosing. Because
Yeah.
it's not one size fits all. The God I might resonate with, you might not resonate with. So find a God of your own choosing and uplift that sound syllable, that bija, that mantra for that God. And that would be my best suggestion. Yeah, never do anything mechanically. My guru
Yeah.
always said that. You know, we're not doing this puja mechanically. We're doing it with full bhava and full
Yeah.
feeling to get the maximum benefits. We're not just here going through the motions because some yogi said we should. You know, we're going through this because we're projecting our bhava. And when you have bhava behind anything you do, it makes it a lot more powerful and dynamic. You know, I'm not the best mantra japa sayer, you know. Many times it was funny to the yogis. You know, I couldn't roll my R's. But one thing I did, they couldn't deny me. I said it with bhava, right?
Yeah.
I used to say from my mouth to God's ear, you know, full bhava. Sometimes they would say too much bhava. My guru would say never too much bhava, you know? So
Yeah.
I like to say my mantra so the village in the next city could hear me, right? From my
Yeah.
mouth to God's ear. So they couldn't deny my bhava. They were like, well, you know, he kind of butchered the Gayatri mantra, but he said it with full bhava, so we give him a pass, you know? So
Yeah.
that was my superpower, my bhava, my feelings. So I don't do anything mechanically. Do it with full power, with full emotion, with full feeling of bhava.
Let your heart sing. I can feel it.
Let your heart sing from my mouth to God's ear.
Very powerful. Number 3 on unshakable certainty. Doubt falls away like a heavy cloak. When you have seen the shore with your own eyes, you no longer need to ask if the ocean exists. Mm.
Yeah, when you've been to the promised land, no one can tell you what the promised land is. You felt it, you have experienced it for yourself. So we break the chains of doubt in the beginning, like no doubt, you know? Doubt is not even a word in my vocabulary. It doesn't exist in my universe. I go straight. I go towards it, you know? Doubt, what is doubt? I never even heard of it. Who is that, you know? I don't know
Yeah.
doubt from a can of paint. My mantra to doubt is who? Who?
Who?
Doubt.
Who?
I never
Who?
heard of them. Who's that? You don't know what doubt is? No, it doesn't exist in my universe. It's a lower frequency that doesn't serve me, you know? I'm creating space for the peace, harmony, unconditional love that serves me. Doubt, get out of here, right? Bye, Felicia. Get lost, you know? So Doubt doesn't even exist in my universe. So
Felicia.
we break all these chains that no longer serve us and say bye, Felicia, to doubt, ignorance, judgment, fear, anger, all of these things that doesn't serve us, We laugh at them like the joke they are. Funny. Good, light day at the office, easy day at the office, kindergarten, So doubt is not a word that exists in my universe, and
Yeah.
make doubt not a word that exists in your universe either. So
Yeah.
laugh at doubt like the joke it is. Who? I don't
Who?
know doubt from a can of paint.
Yeah. I have unshakable certainty. I don't no doubt here.
No doubt here.
Number 4, on fading desires. The world still glitters, but its pull is weaker, like a flame losing its fuel. The frantic reach for pleasure begins to cool into a steady glow.
Yeah. I try to dissolve doubt or delude doubt as much, not doubt, desires as much as possible. I don't desire anything at this point, I enjoy food, I enjoy a good movie, but I don't desire it. If it comes, I see it as a blessing and I say, okay, there it is, but I don't desire it. I don't try to invoke it.
Yeah.
I just say, okay, that's what we're doing today. Okay. I didn't desire it. It just kind of happened. So I can't really suffer because I don't desire anything. I don't have no expectations, so I can't be disappointed. I didn't desire this, so if it goes away, how can I suffer from it? I didn't want it, It just came, and you begin to see the world is fleeting. The world is like clouds passing in the sky. I like when they say, this shall pass too. It's all passing. The only time you suffer is when you attach to it. I don't want this to pass. I want this to stay forever. But if you don't have no desires, you're like, that's what happens out here.
Yeah.
The world happens the way it happens. Clouds passing in the sky, water under the bridge, no desires, so I can't suffer, Most people suffer because they're scared of losing what they have. I'm scared of losing my life. I'm scared I'm losing my loved one. I'm scared I'm going to lose my job, my money, my car, whatever. But if you don't care, then you can't suffer really, Like, things come and go. Nothing lasts forever. Let it happen the way it happens, So if you have this perspective, like no expectations, you can't be disappointed, and no desires, you really can't suffer, I don't really have any desires, or I have as less as possible, like let it happen the way it happens, I don't know.
Yeah.
I put it out there in the universe. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, that's cool too. We live in a constant state of equanimity. No good or bad, no right or wrong. Let it happen the way it happens, and I'll adjust accordingly, stay light on my toes, pivot, change course, change direction. Enjoy it as much as I can, but suffering is a word that's not in my universe also, just like doubt. Put that one on my list too. No suffering doesn't exist in my universe. Never heard of it. Don't know suffering from a can of paint, same like doubt. Never heard of it. Who are you? Don't know you from a can of paint. You're not welcome here.
Yeah. You're like, no good.
Who, suffering, doubt, desires, fear, anger, judgment, guilt. Put them all on the list,
Yeah.
Put them all in a trash bag, wrap it up, put it out to the curb. Don't need it, right? Life's hard enough without these lower frequencies that no longer serve us.
Very powerful. Number 5, on softening resentment. Irritation may still arise, but it no longer takes root. It becomes a passing cloud rather than a lingering storm.
Yeah, so when irritation happens, it happens to all of us, I don't want anybody out there to feel like it only happens to me. It happens to all yogis and yoginis, everybody walking the spiritual path. The only difference, we have the tools to navigate it. Like, even me, sometimes I got to catch myself. Like, somebody cuts me off in traffic, I'm like, oh, you dirty rat, you know? And then I said, wait a minute, wait, you know? We're not that person anymore. The water in our body is listening. Let that go. Who cares? You want to go? Go ahead, you know? So irritation happens, but we have the tools to navigate irritation, you know? And we laugh at irritation like the joke it is, you know? That's another 2 words to put on our list, you know? Irritation, frustration.
Irritation.
Who are you? I don't know you from a
Yeah.
can of paint, you know what I'm saying?
Who?
Irritation. What am I irritated by? Life is beautiful. Look at the sky. Look at these palm trees. Look at that ocean. What am I irritated about? You know, I'm tripping out here. I need to wake up,
I've been
you know?
tripping.
Wake up, VEDAGURUDEV, you're tripping, you know?
Snap out
Life
of
is
it.
beautiful, you know? It's a beautiful life. So no matter what situation you're in, if you have the right mindset and you see all these lower frequencies like doubt, desires, irritation, fear as things that no longer serve you, then you start to laugh at it. Who is irritation? Who is frustration? I don't know them. I
Yeah.
put them in a trash bag, wrap them up, and put them to the curb, you know? No longer serve me. Don't exist in my
Yeah.
universe. Who
Swaha.
are you? So it happens, but if you have the right mindset and the right tools to help you navigate irritation, you laugh at irritation like the joke it is. Ha ha ha. Good one.
Ha,
You
ha, ha.
almost got me. You almost got
Almost.
me, irritation. No, not that person no more.
Not
You know?
today.
Let it go, right? You know?
Yep.
Let it pass, right? This no longer serves me, you know?
Letting it go. Number
Let it
6.
go.
Let it go. Let it go. Number 6, on the end of cravings, to look upon the sensory world and feel no pull of I want, is to finally walk through the world without being snagged by its thorns. Yes.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. I like that. Walking through the rose bushes, not getting snagged on the thorns
Yeah.
of wanting. That's a good way to
Yeah.
put it. I'm going to put that in my pocket. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I want. You're setting yourself up for failure because you have desires, right? But if you have no desires, then you walk through the thorns of the rose bushes without getting snagged. That's a beautiful way to put it. So I don't have any wants. It happens the way it happens, and I don't really have any desires or anything. I let it happen the way it happens, and I'm not trying to get snagged on the thorns of the rose bush of wants and desires and I need this, I need that, me, myself, I. These are all ego plays that we break once we start walking the spiritual path, you know? You stop seeing I, you start seeing us, you know?
Us.
Universal consciousness, you know? Universal mind, you know? Collective consciousness. So you start to see yourself as a reflection in everybody, and this helps you navigate the thorn field of the rose bushes, you know? I. Rising tides lift all boats. You're trying to help as many people as possible. You know, you're not trying to leave any yogi or yogini or any lama, a swami, a sadhu, anybody behind. We uplift everybody. We send help. You know, we're a lighthouse to ships lost at sea. So we don't want to get snagged on the rose bush of desires, doubt, fear, irritation, frustration, ignorance, judgment, all of the above. We're trying to navigate it and slip through the thorn field as best as we can, you know, without getting snagged, right? There's a lot of snags out here, that's for sure. They're coming. They come from VEDAGURUDEV too. It's like walking through a rose bush field every day, for me included, right? There he is. Snag him. You know, you got to be light on my toes, adjust accordingly. Hey, you know. So, but yeah, if I could do it, anybody could do it. So don't get snagged on the rose bushes of this Maya delusional world. They're trying to snag you at every corner. Put up your shield and adjust accordingly. Stay light on your toes and navigate the thorn field of the rose bushes of the Maya delusional world as best you can. but
Yes.
it takes some practice, me included. I need more practice. Always a house under construction.
Yeah. That's a good one. um, Number 7, on the death of anger, when the seed of aversion is burnt, even the harshest word or greatest pain cannot find a foothold for hatred to grow. Ooh,
Yeah, when you always come from a place of love and never from a place of hate, the seed of hatefulness has nowhere to grow. It dissolves on impact, you know? I'm a nuclear power plant of unconditional love. Seeds of hate I burn up on impact, you know, as soon as they hit
swaha.
my atmosphere. So when you have no hate in your heart, there's no foothold for hate, you know? You know, you're coming from a place of love. You start to laugh at hate. Hate is a word that doesn't exist in your vocabulary. It doesn't exist in your universe. Put that on the list too. Hate is probably up there with fear. We don't need none
Yeah,
of this in our universe. So we dissolve it on impact. We become a nuclear power plant radiating so much unconditional love. Anytime the seed of hate starts to spawn, we burn it up on impact. It
yeah.
has no foothold, so it just slips and goes into that
You're not growing.
pit of despair, right? No
Yes.
grow, dissolve on impact, dies immediately, right? Dies on the
Yeah.
vine, right? You know, it can't grow. So hate, we dissolve on impact. So the way to dissolve as much hate is always to come from a place of love, always from a place of understanding, always from a place of kindness and compassion. So anytime that hate seed tries to spawn, we dissolve it on impact, dies on the vine, right? No, no chance. Hate is a word that doesn't exist in my universe. It doesn't exist in my vocabulary. I don't know hate from a can of paint. Hate who? I don't hate anybody. I see myself as a reflection of everybody everywhere. So, how can you hate anybody when you see yourself as a mirror, as a reflection of everybody everywhere? You can't hate anybody. So, if I see myself in that bird, how can I harm the bird? I can't, because I see myself as that bird. If I hurt the bird, I would be hurting myself. So, when you have that perspective, then you're in a higher state of consciousness and you have a good mindset, right? Hate is
Yeah.
not a word that exists in my universe. I don't know hate from a can of paint, same like the others.
Yeah, master that one. Number 8, on the subtlest of pride, even the quietest whisper of I am must vanish. The mirror is finally shattered, leaving only the light that was always there.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you start shedding I am, then you
Yeah,
start realizing your true inner potential, your true self. So yeah, I am, me, myself, mine, you know, these are all ego plays that we don't want. When you see yourself as a child or daughter of the universe, then there is no I am. I am
yeah,
everything, you know? So, like I said in the other quote, you start to see yourself everything and everywhere, and you see God everywhere and everything, and you stop coming from a dualist perspective. God is over there and I'm over here. I am God and God is me. You know, I am a radio antenna, a nuclear power plant radiating the divine signal. I, myself, me, mine, never heard of it either, right? Who
yeah.
is that? I am everywhere and everything all at once. So we exist in a omnipresence, a divine oneness inside us as us. And these ego plays, these word plays of I, myself, mine, me, the world revolves around me, I'm the only one that's important. This is the ultimate ego play that we shed. And when you see
Yeah,
yourself everywhere and everything, then you break the ego identity that has you been conditioned to regurgitate since you were born. So no I, myself, me, mine. my guru had a practice. We would say, we would try to say everything without I, right? So
Yeah.
it took a little bit of practice. So you're so used to saying, I want to eat. I want to go over here. I, you know? So I just
Yeah.
started saying, go over here, you know? Eat.
Eat.
So I
Go.
stopped resonating with the ego hypnotism of
Yeah.
I, myself, mine, me, you know? So
Yes. Shatter that mirror of I. Take a
shatter
hammer to
that
your
ego
mirror.
play of I. Yeah, exactly.
Number 9 on restless seeking. The mind finally stops its ancient pacing. There is no more reaching for a future moment to find peace. Ah,
Yeah, so we're not reaching for a future moment of peace. We have a practice in the Kriya Yoga, and this is how we start each one of our classes with a practice called Sudhi. We're basically purifying and cleansing and cleaning our house. So the monkey mind has nothing to look at, no attachments, but no mental clutter that it could attach to. The monkey mind, and from a yogic perspective, is a monkey jumping from tree to tree. Look over there, look over there, look
look
over there.
over
And it just overwhelms your mind. But when you purify and cleanse your mind with Sudhi, we're clearing out all the trash. We're cleaning our house. We're making our house spotless for God, you know? We're
Yeah.
taking all these distractions, all these conditionings, all these identities that no longer serve us, taking them out to the curb, putting them in the trash can, throwing them away. Swaha, goodbye. You
Swaha.
know, we don't need you. So you start to become the master of your mind and telling all these identities, conditionings, distractions by Felicia. And that's what we do in Dhyana. We master our mind in meditation. We take control. We take our power back. We become the king and queen of our castle, right? Uh, your monkey mind would be like, what do you think? You saw Donald Trump? He had a picture of him as Jesus. Wait, he's got lost his mind. You know? Goodbye. Bye,
Yeah,
Felicia.
another
You know what I'm
distraction.
saying? This doesn't serve me. This is a distraction I don't need, or I don't want following me into my meditation practice. So we're cleaning our house that no longer serves you. How does this serve me in the present moment? It doesn't. Taking it to the trash. Goodbye. Swaha.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Keep on walking. Well, number 10, the final chain to break, the final freedom. The burden has been laid down. The task is finished. Like a trackless bird in the sky, the awakened mind leaves no footprint in the world of suffering.
Yeah, absolutely. You have nothing to come back to. You have no attachments. You have no desires. You have no wants. You have shattered the I, ego self. There's nothing to come back to. I like where the Buddhists say we enter the stream, and the stream carries us down the stream. And even if you wanted to come back, you couldn't, because the tide has drifted you down the stream. The waves have just
Yeah.
drifted you down the stream. Congratulations, you got the golden ticket. You're on the golden flight. You have reached the state where you don't care about nothing. You start to become the detached witness. You laugh at everything. The stream carries you, and you start to say, ignorance, judgment, fear, anger, suffering, all jokes to me. I laugh at them like the joke they are. They don't exist in my universe.
Yeah.
I don't know them from a can of paint. Who? Never heard of them.
Who?
You know, you never heard of suffering? Nope, doesn't exist in my universe. No desires, nothing. You just become a child of the universe, drifting down the stream, enjoying the journey. You know, goodbye, Maya delusional world.
Goodbye.
Funny comedy movie you are. You know, I laugh at you, but I am the detached witness. I'm not attached to any outcome or any wants or rewards. I just let the movie happen the way it happens. I'm not trying to change the movie's ending. It's already on the screen. It's already predetermined. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. I'm going to control what I can control using my own discernment, using my own discrimination, and do what serves me in the present moment. I'm not trying to change the movie. Let the movie happen the way it happens, in this Maya delusional world. I'm just trying to navigate it and not get stuck on any thorns in the rose bush of the field of the Maya delusional world, but just
Yep.
trying to snag you in every corner. Almost got me. Desire, snag me.
I'm bleeding.
So go with the flow, live your life as best as you can. Don't really have any desires or attachments, and this will help you navigate the rosebush thorn field of the Maya delusional world as best you can. So if I could do it, you could do it. So I'm no yogic superhero. If I can navigate the thorn field of the rose bushes of the Maya delusional world, the minefield of the Maya delusional world, you can too. Just don't attach to any desires or don't have any attachments, and it's harder to suffer. We only suffer when we have any expectations of things happening the way you want it to. If you're just going with the flow, you can't be disappointed, right? No, I don't have no expectations. It happens the way it happens. I don't have no desires. How can I suffer? I didn't have any dog in the fight. It happens the way it happens, and I let it happen, and I just become the detached witness, watch the movie with my popcorn, enjoying the show. Oh, this is the best comedy movie I ever seen. What's the name of this movie? Maya Delusional World. Pretty funny, but I'm definitely not trying to change the ending of the movie. Let it happen the way it happens. I just pull out my tools and navigate this world and try to walk as lightly as I can by the rose bushes, not getting snagged on any thorns in this Maya delusional world. And if you get snagged by a thorn, don't take it personally. It happens to the best of us. You say, all right, well, shaking it off, Sometimes even VEDAGURUDEV'S stubs his toe on the wall, all right? Just shake it off. All right, keep moving, Not going to try to make sense of it. All right. It happens to the best of us. We all get snagged by some thorns in the Maya delusional rosebush field, but not taking it personally. It happens to the best of us. Unhook your shirt.
Unhook.
Keep walking, right?
Keep walking.
Right? All right, you got me, thorn.
Unaffected.
Fair play. No harm, no foul. All right, keep moving. It happens to the best of us. Dust ourselves off, keep walking forward, one foot in front of the other out here in the Maya delusional world.
Well, thank you, VEDGURUDEV, for your enlightening insights and interpretations of the Buddhist Theravada Guide to Liberation. Yeah, very powerful.
Outstanding. And thank you, Sasan and Ariana, for sending in this 4 Stages of Enlightenment video that you would like me to interpret. Hopefully you got some fruits and benefits of it, and the underlying message: don't get snagged on the thorn bush of the Maya delusional world. I'm gonna put that in my pocket. That's a good one.
Sage words.
Don't try to change the end of the movie. It's already on the screen. It's already set. It's already a done deal, Just get your popcorn, be the detached witness, and observe the movie. So 4 Stages of Enlightenment by the Buddhists, breaking the 10 chains that enslave us out here, and just say, who are you? I don't know you from a can of paint. All of the above. Fear, ignorance, anger, irritation, frustration. I'm missing some, judgment, all of the above. We shed all of those accordingly. Goodbye. Bye, Felicia. See you later. So thank you to our A1 Day 1 member, Sasan, for sending that in, breaking it down into 10 chains that you could break and in palatable terms, interpreted by VEDGURUDEV. Thank you, our member Sasan. 10 Chains to Break on the 4 Stages of Enlightenment by VEDGURUDEV, sent in by our A1 Day 1 member Sasan.
Yeah, I was thinking I want to break all of these chains. This is very powerful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They no longer serve us. Take them to the trash can.
Yeah.
Throw them away. Don't need it. Life is hard enough without enslaving yourself with these chains, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so in the video, it was like 1% reached this stage. I was like, damn.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, wow.
So do yourself a favor. Don't enslave yourself. Break these chains.
Yeah, I was just saying, maybe a couple like anger. I think that holds us back.
For sure.
Yeah, resentment.
Such a wasted emotion we don't need. Yeah. Judgment. Gross, right?
Yeah.
So when I watched that, I felt pretty good, actually. I was like, oh, I'm making some pretty good progress.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, when they said, when you reach a stage, you only have 7 more lives to live. I don't know how they could know that.
Yeah, but, how do they know?
Sounds good, you know? I don't know. Once you get, you know, me as a yogi, it's not like set in stone, you know? And they were like, the only path is a renunciate path. As somebody who's walked a renunciate path, that's not true. The real mastery in the world, but not of the world, you know?
Yeah.
If you could master all these and break all these chains in Times Square or in the Maya delusional world, it's a lot easier, you know? So that is the balance in the world, not of the world. So, I mean, I get it. You know, some people, you know, they're so lost in the sauce that the monistic path is a good path for them to center themselves. But as somebody who has walked the monistic path, I would say the real mastery is in the world, not of the world, you know?
Yeah.
Not renouncing the world. I mean, anybody can renounce the world, but if you stay light on your toes and navigate the thorn field of the Maya delusional world, then you'll have the right tools and you'll be able to laugh at it, anything it presents at you. On the monistic path, there's nothing to laugh at. So you have no opportunities to practice.
I'm not attached.
You're just looking at a white wall all day, you know? So how can you practice these tools? So I used to not, I used to want to walk the monistic path, the gory path, but now I'm starting to see that the real mastery is in the world, not of the world, you know? Like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, that balance, right?
Yeah.
On the front line with the right mindset, right? I'm not, fear doesn't exist in my universe. So, you know, I'm not fearful for anything. I take everything on the chin. Come on. That's the best you got.
Yeah, come on.
Easy day at the office. So let's go to work, right? So my guru was right. I didn't see it at the time, but I was built for the front line. I was built to hold up the white flag. I was built to take it on the chin, you know? I want to be right there, you know? I want to be the man who puts the foot in the devil's ass, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, black flag, be warned. VEDGURUDEV is out here. He's looking for you, right? They don't give me an audience, so I'm looking for opportunities to test my mettle, but, you know, it's okay. Stay ready so I don't have to get ready. I don't want to invoke that either, you know? I'm not trying to speak it into existence. I don't want an audience of demons, you know? I don't want to roll in the mud with the pigs, but if necessary, I was built for this, so let's get to work.
Let's build the army of spiritual warriors. I bring the light.
Yeah, light beings unite, right? Have light, will travel, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to blind you with my light.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, because my sword and staff comforts me, you know?
Yeah.
So let's get to work. I tell you one thing I won't do, be in fear no matter what.
Yeah.
No fear. Doesn't exist in my universe. I don't know fear from a can of paint. Bye, Felicia. All fear, you know?
I don't know a can of paint.
Who's a can of paint? Never heard of you, right? Don't exist in my universe.
Polyesters. She says, Namaste, everyone. Been listening from the start while doing some chores, hence my late greeting. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Polyester.
Yeah.
Always great. Thank you for your great posts you posted in our Kriya Yoga
Yeah.
Masterclass community. Very uplifting. Great insights on breath work and breathing.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Appreciate it always, you know? Yeah, so they're very good, right? Big fan of pranayama, right?
Yeah.
Drop anything but your pranayama practice. So anything about pranayama, I'm all for, you know? Breath work, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and like when I have clear breathing, that feels so good because like one nostril will, it's never it's rarely that it's even. When it's even, it feels so good. I was thinking,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I don't. When I was a baby, as I was crying, my mom was a teenage mom, but she slapped me across the face on my nose, so one nostril is bigger than the other. But I've overcome this, but I just like when I do have even breathing, it feels really good. I feel like I can take on the world just having clear breath. So yeah,
Yeah,
most
you
important
see in
thing.
our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we do the Ida, the left side, the lunar cool side, and the Pingla, the right side, the solar hot side. So we always balance. We don't just do one side, we do the other side. So we always keeping ourselves in balance with our asanas, with our breathing, with our meditation, everything. We're trying to balance it right and left.
Yes.
The Ida and the Pingla, always in a state of balance as much as possible.
So I guess like a single breath could be a complete spiritual practice. Just a breath.
Absolutely. Just one breath, one Kriya, right nostril, left nostril.
Yeah.
And our 112th class, we had a profound pranayama technique.
Yeah.
So simple, but so profound, right? A lot
Yeah.
of benefits.
Polyester, speaking the language of emoji, happy face, prayer hands, and I see a white heart above it. Your message was a black heart, so we accept all colored hearts here.
Happy face, prayer hands, and a white heart. Yeah, we
Yes,
love white hearts. We love black hearts. We love them all, you know?
yeah, all
Red
colors
hearts,
accepted.
pink hearts, all colors accepted in emoji language.
So I don't mean to trigger anybody with this, but I love the Bible. So this was just a thought that I was just putting into words for you. I don't know if Kriya Yoga is the technology to free the soul directly. Why does society remain so attached to ancient books written by men? I don't know. Is the Bible a necessary training wheel for human consciousness, or has our attachment to it actually become a barrier that prevents us from experiencing the divine firsthand? And how can we help people move from the description of God in a book to the experience of God within? So that was my thought.
I mean, some people use the Bible as like a crutch, right? Like, if you go to any church or any sermon, they're basically like, let me tell you a story about God. But if you have the right discernment, I'm looking past the dogma of religion and I'm doing my own inner work and I'm taking what serves me from the Bible and putting it in my pocket to help me navigate this world. And I'm not waiting for any savior. I'm saving myself. I'm going into the bathroom. I'm looking in the mirror and saving myself, you know? Maybe you'll be waiting for a long time. So don't wait anybody to enlighten you. Don't wait for anybody to save you. Save yourself. And as the Bible, it's a collection of stories. But like my guru said so profoundly, we don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So a lot of people are attached to the stories, and that's as far as they'll go. You know, it happens, you know. But you come to a point when you read Autobiography of a Yogi, okay, Kriya Yoga is the airplane path, the lightning path to enlightenment. How do I start? And that's when the real journey begins. How do I do my inner work to get me to a higher state of consciousness? Yeah, these stories are cool around the campfire, but they're not going to do my inner work. They're not going to save me, you know? I save myself. I have the tools that I resonate with, and I put them in my pocket. And these stories are cool for around the campfire, but the real fruits and the real benefits are doing your inner work. So I would say save yourself, and you don't want other people's ghost story becoming your ghost story, and you don't want to, I don't know. So every spiritual tradition has its good and its bad. I just would say don't get attached to the stories. The stories aren't going to do your inner work, and once you come to that realization, then you'll start your real journey, I
Yeah.
stay ready so I don't have to get ready. I go in the bathroom, I look in the mirror, and I save myself. I'm not waiting for anybody to save me. And even if you have that mind perspective and that does happen, you'll be to the front of the line, right? Most people are lazy. They're waiting for somebody else to save them, Oh, save me, save me. But if you do your inner work and that day of I don't know what they call it, rapture, Armageddon comes, you'll be on such a higher consciousness, you'll be to the front of the line anyway. Most people aren't going to see it. They're going to see the forest without seeing the trees, if you know what I'm saying, because they're not in tune to that frequency. So in tune yourself to that frequency. If that day comes, cool, you'll be to the front of the line. If that day doesn't come, you save yourself. It's another day at the office, no expectations. I'm saving myself out here. I'm doing my inner work.
Well, Mariana has a thought on this. She says, the Bible is still a very good book filled with wisdom. I think there's some truth to it for sure, but also there's some discrepancies. I think we should take it with our own discernment, as we know in the end it was written by men, and also it was modified by and tampered with by the Roman Empire at that time, etc. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Yeah, with discernment.
Yeah, I would use your own discernment, your own discrimination. What resonates with you, keep. What doesn't resonate with you, throw it away. I mean, just have the affirmation. How does this serve me in the present moment? If it doesn't serve you, then say, okay, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. The Bible has very great insights, I just take what resonates with me, and what doesn't resonate with me, I'm like, maybe it resonates with somebody else, but I can't see. When I was in America, they had these rubber bracelets that said, what would Jesus do? What would WWJD? It was abbreviated. I'm trying to abbreviate it on the live stream. WWJD, So, yeah, what would Jesus do? Just think, right? Jesus said to murder your fellow man. Nope, I don't think Jesus would do that. Jesus said to live in peace and harmony and help the poor and help the sick. Yep, Jesus would do that. So that's kind of how I look at it, right? I use my own discernment and say, I don't know, would Jesus really say that? That sounds kind of harming and violent and, hateful and judgmental. I don't see him doing that, So I kind of use my discrimination. WWJD, what would Jesus do?
Yeah. Mariana says, there's a lot of information not even included in the standard Bible. So what I do is follow the teachings of Jesus and his wisdom. If Jesus didn't say certain things, why should I follow what Paul said and preached?
Yeah, I agree with you. And I like what you said in the previous question, modified by the Romans. Oh, you mean the people that hung him to the cross is telling us what he said? Oh, the irony, right? So I don't take Jesus inspiration from the murderers of Jesus' physical body, So like, I don't know. So yeah, I would just, what resonates with you and uplifts you and makes you feel good, put it in your pocket, put it in your toolbox. What you can't see Jesus saying, throw it away, And just keep what works for you and resonates with you, and what doesn't resonate with you, like I don't know, it's easy for me. Like, I'm like, okay, what would Jesus do? WWJD, what would he do? he would live in peace, harmony, loving each other, helping people, helping people that needed help, not really attached to money, attaching to uplifting people, helping people. What wouldn't Jesus do? War, murder, violence, harm, fear, judgment. So any of that, if it's in that box, I'm like, nope, my Jesus wouldn't have did that, or my my incarnation of Jesus. And I like to have a direct connection to any deity, no middlemen, like, let me tell you what Jesus said. No, I'm good, direct connection, direct
Yeah.
phone line. You know what I'm saying? No middlemen, right? If you put some money and you put a check in this collection plate, I'll send Jesus email to you. No thanks, go away. Knock, knock. Let me tell you a story about our Lord and Savior. I'm good. I got a direct connection, So I don't want your
Yeah.
stories becoming my stories. If I want to call Jesus, I'll call him directly, right?
Yeah.
And we have a
Yeah.
good Shakti mantra for Yeshua, Jesus, that we do every Christmas in our Kriya
Yeah.
Yoga Masterclass. And in HydroCon, I've been to the Jesus Island, so I think I have a pretty good connection to Jesus. So anybody trying to tell me about Jesus, I'm like, no, I'm good. Me and my brother Yeshua, my yogic brother, my Sita brother Yeshua, we're pretty good. And I got a direct phone line. I got some nice Shakti Bija mantras. Go straight to the source,
Yeah.
And I like that our Shakti mantra doesn't only invoke him, it invokes his mother too. Thank you for
Yeah.
being the vessel, the vehicle, for giving us this enlightened being. We give respect to you too, So, yeah, if you want that, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass.
Yeah,
Go
pretty
back to our
powerful.
Christmas classroom. Yeah, pretty powerful. So, yeah, I resonate with that, but I walk the yogic path. But yeah, I would say don't get attached to the stories and get attached to the meaning behind the story. What was Jesus actually saying in this? What is the
The kingdom
meaning
was
behind
within.
this? Most people, they stop at the story. Jesus did that, and Jesus, did that, and I don't know. I'll tell you one thing I don't resonate with. I don't resonate with the cross. Such an enlightened being. I don't like that
Yeah.
symbolization. I symbolize
Yeah.
his life. I don't
Not as death.
symbolize the death, murder. So I've never resonated with that. I'm like, cross,
Yeah.
It's ugly to me. Like, yeah, I know what they say. Jesus died for our sins, but I choose to have a different visualization of Jesus.
Yeah.
Walking the spiritual path, So
Yeah.
I don't
I
know,
don't
and
know.
I'm
That
definitely
just like
not going to
makes me.
take stories from the Romans who killed Jesus. Like,
Yeah.
what? Let me tell you a story about the guy we killed. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
What kind of comic book would they write? They're gonna make themselves look good. Like, yeah, he was just a guy. No thanks. I'll use my own discernment and discrimination to decide what I resonate with. But yeah, definitely the person who destroyed Jesus's physical vehicle. I'm not listening to anything they say.
Yeah.
So
Ugly.
ugly, right?
Mariana says exactly. The Old Testament Yahweh doesn't look like the loving Father Jesus described in the New Testament. Yahweh's character was more like the one of the gods with a lower G. Exactly, Vedgurudev. Faith with without works is dead. So yeah,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
agree.
yeah, I agree with you. You put that very eloquently. But Yahweh, Jesus, Yeshua, if you the Himalayan Yeti, no matter what your form is, if you're carrying loving divine energy and loving healing energy, I love you just the same. So we love them all. So all the people out there doing good work, I salute you. Keep up the good work. So yeah, we love them all. And if you go to Lake Shrine SRF, Malibu, Pacific Palisades, California, they have a very nice picture of Jesus. So
Yeah.
we definitely have an affinity to Jesus, right next to Babaji. Babaji, Jesus, Krishna, Lahari Messiah,
Yeah.
Sri Yukteswar, Yogananda. I think I got all 6, you know? So, yeah, we love Jesus, you know? And I have a personal story with Jesus and resonance with Yeshua, so we love them all, you know?
Yeah. We love them all. You know what? Don't mean to trigger anybody, but I just feel like when I go to heaven, if heaven exists, is there going to be religion there? I don't think so. I kind of feel like I just will be on a higher plane of existence. I don't think religion will exist, or I don't. But I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
would
I haven't been there.
I I would say in my intuition, my resonance beyond religion, beyond structure of religion, they see God everywhere and everything. This is just my opinion, you know? So that's what I think, you know? Beyond
Yeah.
dogma, beyond religion, you know? I mean, if you ask me, to higher frequency beings, archangels, seraphim, ascended masters, spirit guides, religion is something laughable to them. They love
Yeah.
everybody, everywhere, you know? So, no, my football team is better than your football team, you know? I don't think it exists on higher planes, but this is my opinion, you know?
Yeah. But I don't know. I do love. I do long for God. So I'm like, is my longing for God actually? I don't know. Is my longing for God? I don't know. And then is God longing for me? So I don't know. That's a strange thought. But I was just thinking, am I longing for God, or is God longing for me? Or I
I mean,
am God.
I
I'm
would
longing for
say
myself.
don't have any expectations, you
Yeah.
know? Like, if God shows up at your door, hello, God,
Yeah.
love you. If he
Nice to
doesn't,
see me.
another day at the office, you know?
Yeah.
So we don't have no expectations. We're not trying to change the movie. Let it end the way it ends. And, you know, just have a loving, kind spirit, compassionate spirit. And whatever's shown to you, never be in a state of fear and say, oh, cool.
Ooh,
Seraphim, eyeballs with
yeah.
wings.
You're
Nice.
so
I love it.
beautiful.
Outstanding. That's exactly what I said. So beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, yeah, don't really try to change the movie or have any expectations. Just go with the flow, you know? Whatever God is and whatever he's doing, like I always say in my disclaimer, God defined, it's a God confined. Let it be whatever it's going to be, and
Yeah.
I'll adjust accordingly, and I'll love it as much as I can, whatever form it is, whether it's a divine light or if it's a bunch of eyeballs with wings. I love them all, you know. So that's kind of how I look at it. However it
Yeah.
comes, I accept it wholeheartedly, you
Yeah.
know, with
Yeah.
unconditional love.
Yeah.
Let it be the way it is, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really think about if God's longing for me. You know,
Well,
I
I
just
don't. Yeah.
do my
I know.
sadhana and
Right?
then
Why
let
do
it
I have
happen
these
the way it
thoughts?
happens. Oh, it's okay. These are perfectly normal thoughts. I'm just saying, you know, I'm like, whatever God is, I'll find out one day. Maybe I
Yeah.
never find out, but we'll see. You know, no expectations. Whatever he is, I love it wholeheartedly. And no expectations on form or anything. Let's see what it goes. And if David Wilcox knows, because he had transcended his physical body, send me an email and let me know what it looks like up
Yeah.
there. Also, speaking of David Wilcox, we posted a video of 10 divine David Wilcox quotes, and it's going viral right now. It's probably one of our best performing
What?
videos in a
Yeah.
long time. So check that out if you get the chance. I spelled David Wilcox's name wrong. I spelled it with the X instead of.
Oh, you triggered some people.
Yeah, somebody posted a comment. It's like, at least respect him and spell his name right. I go, all right. Point noted. You know, I stand corrected,
Sorry.
so I corrected it last night. You know, I was like, all right, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if you
There's
saw
a.
me spell his name COX, sorry about that. Stand
Yeah,
corrected.
sorry.
Now it's C-O.
COCK.
Yeah, I don't know why I got a problem with that. It's
You don't want to say that
going down
word.
with the fight. Cock, right? Yeah. Oh, I
The
guess, yeah.
Shivlingam.
Maybe
What?
the
Keep it clean, Veronica.
the clean version of Ed Gurudev
Yeah.
can't find himself to say that, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. When I said that the Shiva Lingam was Shiva's private part, Babaji
Yeah.
fell over, you know, and our sad song, right? Oh, Ed Gurudev. So they're protecting me from myself, you know. So
Yes.
I stand corrected, you know.
Yes. Please forgive me.
Wilcock. Wilcox.
Well, maybe it was a Mandela effect. Maybe that's how we used to spell his name. It's a Mandela
It could
effect.
be.
I bet that's,
You know?
yeah. You just remember how it used to be spelt. So there.
On a different timeline, that's how it
Yeah.
was spelled, I
Yeah.
guess, you know.
You
I'm
just
tuning
remember.
into the wrong timeline. Yeah, could be. So, yeah, if you get a chance, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@VEDGURUDEV. Posted it like 2 days ago, and
Yeah.
you'll see it. It's 10 divine
And
quotes from David Wilcox. Rest in peace, David Wilcox.
yeah, I'm proud of that video because everybody's doing a David Wilcox video about, this or that, how, I don't know. It seems like mostly fear, but I feel like we honored him in a beautiful way, like
Yeah.
the most positive way, his beautiful quotes. So, yeah.
Yeah, like how he left this earth and the 911 call. I don't care nothing about
Yeah,
that.
it's just
I look
fear.
at the good, what he said, the things that resonate with me, the higher consciousness research he did. Outstanding. All that other fluff, let other people talk about that. I
Yeah.
talk about that. We
We wanted
celebrate David
positive.
Wilcox's life. We don't
Yeah.
downgrade him or speak about the negative things that happen, We
Yeah.
uplift him. We celebrate his life,
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. He did
yeah,
a
I
lot
like
of good
how
in this world.
I like how he ended it. We love you, David Wilcox. Rest in
Yeah.
paradise. Rest in peace, May you transcend in peace, my friend, clearing the
Yeah.
path for you. We said a traditional yogic prayer, Om Namah Shivaya Trayambaya Yaja Mahe, right?
Yeah.
So Marit UNJA, overcoming death, clearing
So
the path,
beautiful. Yeah.
Ride the light home,
Yeah.
the traditional way.
Yeah. I just think like David Wilcock, he woke so many people up. So yeah, he's a great spiritual warrior. So you did a good job, David Wilcock.
We need more people out here waking people up.
Yeah.
A lot of people not waking people up. We need more people holding up the white flag on the front line, We love them all.
Wow.
I wasn't too familiar. I've never watched his live stream or read any of his books or saw any of his videos, but still celebrate his life, We love them all.
Well, speaking of spiritual warriors, somebody who's on the front line, Fitz Guru, God will call you. He says, God bless you guys. God bless you too. I love you.
God bless you too, Brendan. God will call you, Fitz Guru. God bless you. Glad to have you here,
You're on the front lines. Mariana says, yes, Veronica, I agree. There's no religion on the other side beyond all man-made religions. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a construct to, I don't know, get us attached to dogma. I'm not one for like, let me tell you a story about God. I want to find out for myself, so I'm trying to break out the construct. Calling direct phone number,
Yeah.
I don't need to call the motorcycle man to call this guy to that guy. Straight connection, right?
Yeah.
So Simnanati straight up, the pillar of light, Like no middleman in my connection to God, whichever deity I'm calling.
Well, I have an interesting question from Fitz Guru. It's a two-part, so just hold on with me. Bear with me.
Great.
Do you think music distracts us from mantras or bijas? Or is mantra someone or something that makes up, or is it orally passed down and from ancient texts. Yeah, kind of don't understand them or have a clear definition. So yeah.
So mantras are sacred sound syllables, divine sound syllables that resonate the body, water in your body and uplift you. So what are the mantras that are the best? I mean, you would tell me that. Like, some people resonate with Shiva, some people resonate with Lakshmi. But I would say that the sacred sound syllable is like calling God's direct phone number. So when you say Babaji's Mula mantra, I'm saying calling Babaji's direct phone number. So it's like 1-412-678-957. So there's no mistaking who you're calling. And the way it knows who you're calling is by the bija, the main bija, the sound syllable. So like you would say like Shireen for like Lakshmi. You know you're calling Lakshmi. Harim, you're calling Durga, you know. You're calling Saraswati, you know. So with these bijas, it knows who you're calling. And it's basically there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever one resonates with you. So if you resonate with Jesus, it's perfectly fine. We have a Shakti mantra for Jesus. Like I was saying, we always say it every Christmas. We have a big celebration for Yeshua, our brother. And I would say about music, like in my previous career, I was a DJ. I heard a lot of bad words, but I'm unaffected by it because I have a higher state of consciousness. So you could hear the worst heavy metal or the worst gangster rap, be unaffected by it. I compare it to Neem Karoli Baba swallowing LSD pills, unaffected by it, you know? Like
Yeah.
when you know thyself, you have your shield up and you're unaffected by it. So no matter what the music, I look past the so-called bad words and I look at the frequency, the resonance, the waveforms of it. And I enjoy the beat and the resonance with it. And if it's the music has nefarious intents and frequency to lower me, it doesn't work. Dissolve on impact, right? I swallow the LSD pills, unaffected by it. You know what I'm saying?
Unaffected.
So I would look at music like that, like unaffected. I see the beauty in the beat, but the lower frequency subliminal messages dissolve on impact on my atmosphere. And the bijas, the mantra japa is to call whatever deities you're calling's direct phone line. So whichever deity you resonate with, have your own deity of choosing, you know? So if you resonate with Lakshmi, this is Lakshmi's direct phone line to call her, you know? This is Shiva's direct phone line. This is Ganesha's direct phone line. So I would just have, it's not one size fits all. So whatever mantra you like and makes you feel good and makes you feel uplifted, that would be the mantra I would choose, you know? Have a mantra of your own choosing. And if you don't have a mantra, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com /@VEDAGURUDEV, go to the playlist, see Mantra Monday. I think we got like 20 mantras up there now.
Yeah.
Go through all of them and see which one uplifts you and say, oh, I like this one. Ganesh makes me feel nice. Putting that in my pocket.
Yeah.
Or whichever prayer or whichever thing resonates with you, then I would put it in your pocket. I like how Vedgari Moksha said, Jesus said prayer and fasting. That's it, short
Simple.
and sweet. So whatever prayer works for you, then I would put it in your pocket. But it's not one size fits all. I have the ones I like, but they might not work for you. So just find out, you know. And anybody who doesn't have a mantra, just go to if you're in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, go to our Mantra Monday classroom. If you're not in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, just go to youtube.com/@VEDGURUDEV. Click on the playlist button and go to Mantra Monday, and you'll see them all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just say it's not one size fits all. Some people really resonate with mantra japa. Some people, it's not their thing. It's perfectly fine. I would say what kriyas work for you, put it in your pocket. What ones don't, it's okay. Maybe they work for somebody else. So it's not one size fits all. When I started walking the Kriya Yoga path, I learned thousands of kriyas. If I were to do every kriya I learned, it would take me months, you know? So I take what really works for me, put it in my pocket, put it in my toolbox, and that's what I use for my sadhana. So yeah, I would just, whatever resonates with you, that is the best mantra japa, or maybe no mantra japa. Sometimes people, they have what's called nirguna and saguna, form and formless. Some people just get maximum benefits resonating Om. It's outstanding. If I had one mantra my whole life, I'd probably pick Om, the sound syllable Om. So like Om is good too. And you know, just extend an Om as long as you can. Just say Om as much as you can. So it's not one size fits all. I would go through each mantra and see which one resonates with you. If none of them resonate with you, just resonate Om. Short and sweet. I mean, just by vibrating the sound syllable Om probably gets you through the day most occasions, you know. So, you know, I would just say Om and, you know, some deep breathing, and you should be pretty good, you know, on a daily basis.
We're going to do some comedy right now. When we were talking about David Wilcox, Marianne was like, yes, not Will Cox. C-O-X.
Yeah, I stand corrected, you know. Sometimes VEDGURUDEV, it's not perfect. I'm still a house under construction.
Yeah.
So I corrected it last night, a couple hours ago for me. So when I saw that comment, I was like, oh, yeah, did I spell his name wrong? I must be tripping, you know? So I looked on, and that stupid Chat GPT did it for me, right? I was like, how do you spell David Wilcox? I should have known. It kept showing me a picture of somebody else, right? And I was like, who's that? That's not David Wilcox. So it took like 7 times to get it. I actually had to download his picture, put it in the Chat GPT. This is the guy. So that's why it spelled it wrong. It kept thinking it was this other guy, whoever.
Oh man,
David
got set up.
Wilcox is. I got set up by Chat GPT, right? Well, I stand corrected. We correct our mistakes, right?
It's a journey here. We got there.
Nothing's perfect. I fall off the path some days too, you know. I stand corrected. Sorry, David Wilcox. Somebody posted a comment. If you're going to talk about David Wilcox, least spell his name right. And I was like, oh, did I spell his name wrong?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You know,
sorry, David.
I try to post that before our 112th class, so I was rushing it out and I didn't do my usual checks. So, you know, I stand corrected.
Yes. Thank you.
Wilcock.
Yes. We'll never forget. Fritz Guru, God will call you. Brendan, he says, do you feel people make spirituality complex? I do. What do you think?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, you see in our masterclass, some of the easiest techniques are the most profound. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, they try to make it complex and this big, long, drawn-out story, the Odyssey of Jesus, the 500 pages of Jesus. I like when Vedgari Moksha says, pray and fast. Short and sweet. Yeah, so they try to make it complex. They try to make it like a big story. It's not that complex. That's why in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, here's all the Kriyas, short and sweet, you know? I'm not going to add no stories to it, no fluff. There it is, you know? Which one's the best? Whichever one uplifts you and makes you feel the best. So yeah, they do try to make it complex, but that's like, if it was short and sweet, there'd be nothing to talk about. Pray and fast, you know?
Yeah.
What am I going to talk about on my next live stream? You know, like, so
Yeah.
they try to extend it out, you know, Matrix Part 1, Matrix Part 2, Matrix Part 3, Matrix King James Bible, the Old Testament Bible, blah, 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 you know.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Well, I just go through all the fluff and say, what would Jesus do? You know,
What would Jesus
peace,
do?
love, harmony, you know, fast and pray. That's what
Yeah.
Jesus would do. Okay, got it. Ready to go.
Mariana says like complete yogic breath. Yeah. Nice and
Like
simple.
complete yogic breath. Absolutely. That's how we start all of our classes. Purnasudhi, complete yogic breath, you know? Inhale the
You
new
know,
fresh air, exhale out all the
mm,
old stale air, you know? Short and simple, you know?
yeah.
No breath retention, you know? Feels good, right? Something
Yeah.
so simple but so profound, right? So yeah, we don't need to make it complex. Most of the best kriyas are pretty simple, you know? But yeah, you don't. Some people, they need some tools to get them pulled in. Some people just go straight into samadhi. It just, you know, it's not one size fits all, you know. But yeah, I enjoy the simplest techniques, most profound.
Well, Brendan Fitzguru, God will call you, says, thank you guys. You are very welcome.
Thank you, Brendan. You're welcome anytime. You know, if you want to come on StreamYard, you have the StreamYard link in your SKOOL DM, or if you just want to stay on YouTube and post your comments, we'll answer all your
Yeah.
questions wholeheartedly as best as we can. Don't be shy. No
Don't be
questions
shy.
off limits. We answer them all wholeheartedly.
Yes, the window is closing. So so I think now's a good time to start wrapping this up because I have to be up early. But
Okay.
I'll give
How
you
long
some
have
fun
we been
questions.
on here now? I can't
2
even see.
hours and 11 minutes. 2
Okay,
hours.
sounds good. Yeah, let's start closing it up. Anybody has any last minute questions, put in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them all before we go.
If you could plant a seed of an idea in everyone's mind, what would it be?
Well, first thing that comes to my mind, be unconditional loving, you know? Love is unlimited. It's not 5 beans in your hand. Give it wholeheartedly. Be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love. You get love, you get love, you get love, you get love. The whole world, the whole universe. I like our mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
Too.
Love, peace, harmony, and freedom to all beings on all planes of existence. We don't discriminate. We love everybody. I don't care what dimension you're on, what planet you're on, wherever you're at, sending unconditional love your way. So yeah, I would say my seed would be to plant a seed of unconditional love and let it sprout into a big tree and expand to unconditional collective love on all planes of existence. Wherever you're at, sending unconditional love your way, right? So
It sounds like a beautiful
network
tree.
of love everywhere and everything. Wherever
Yeah.
you're at, I don't care if you're a bug-like creature on some distant planet and some multi-universe, still sending love your way. We love them all, right? All beings on all planes of existence. I always thought that was beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Loka Samasta Sakino Bhavantu.
Bhavantu.
We'll say it at the end of this.
Well, we've been talking about breath tonight. So good breath question is, what is the quality of your breath during your most focused Kriya practice?
Quality of your breath. I mean, I never really thought about it. I would say,
is your breath is your breath more like a whisper or a roar?
no, it's more like a whisper, you know?
Yeah.
Like we try to make our breath as thin and as light as possible. So it's the way they would describe samadhi is a breathless state of communion with God, right? So my guru used to put his finger under my nose. He didn't want to feel anything. So we practice thinning our breath. And my guru always said, be like a turtle. And I was like, Baba, a turtle?
Yeah.
Why a turtle? And he was like, because a turtle only takes a few breaths per minute. So we want to slow our breath as long as we can to extend our life. We don't want to breathe super fast because we're speeding up our Mahasamadhi, you know? So we're slowing our breath. So any technique we do slowly and gently, with long extended breath, equal length breaths like matrika, right? The inhale equal to the exhale. So we're trying to slow our breath as thin and as light as possible. So yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't
A whisper.
roar our breath, It's a
Yeah.
whisper, yeah. It's a super whisper, right? My guru sometimes would say, can't even move a feather, like so light that it looks like you're not even breathing. That's why they call it the breathless state of communion with God. It looks like we're not breathing, like we're a statue, but we're really breathing, So I would lighten your breath and make is slow your breath down as long as you can to preserve your physical body as much as you can. So when we go into a samadhi state, we're lightening our breath so we can preserve our physical body so we have something to come back to. There have been many yogis who've gone too far and there's nothing to come back to. So don't cross that threshold. Don't be a big dummy like VEDAGURUDEV. I almost crossed that threshold and none of this would have been possible. Visit my lifeless well, not lifeless, 10% conscious statue body in India in my samadhi shrine.
Oh boy. Mariana says, controlled breath in some techniques is always harder for me. I feel like I am lacking oxygen. Easier for me when I let go of my breathing in meditation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. Like when you realize you don't even think about your breathing, it becomes more natural and more fluid and more flowing. So I like that practice too. I don't even think about my breath. So asking me about my breath, I'm like, I don't know. I kind of let go of my breath. I go beyond my breath. Like I'm not attached to it. I'm just existing in that state, So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you. But some people need the structure of the count, 1 to 6,
Yeah.
6 to 1. Some people like to just let it go. I'm at the point where I prefer to just let go of my breath. I don't even think about it,
Let it go.
I do the techniques that become so natural and I just let it go, like Elsa
Yeah.
from the movie Frozen.
Yeah. Let it go.
My daughter's favorite cartoon. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
All right, it's gone.
Let go of your breath, right?
I have another Kriya Yoga question for you. What is more difficult for you, the physical postures or the mental silence?
I mean, in our class, we always do the physical stuff first because it's the most strenuous, let's say, right? So I would definitely say the asanas are probably, what'd you say, strenuous?
Or more
Or
difficult for you?
difficult?
Yeah.
Difficult? I don't know. I don't kind of think of it in that kind of way,
Or
The more the more physically strenuous,
strenuous?
possibly. Because, yeah, when I'm just letting go in my breath in deep meditation, there's nothing.
Yeah, I
There's
like mental
no beginning.
silence.
There's no beginning. There's no end. There's nothing to attach to. There's no distractions. I'm just alone with myself, like, so, I mean, I would say probably the asanas,
Yeah.
because I'm a man. I wasn't really built for the asanas. I could do the asanas after years of training and certifications, but like, I don't know. I remember when I first got initiated, I was like, I could do the meditation and the pranayama, but my body does not go that way.
Yeah.
No asanas for me. And this is kind of the Indian approach also. I've been in initiations where they do asanas and Indians just get up and leave. Not for me.
Like,
I like
not
the
for me.
detachment, the meditation, the pranayama, but the asanas, not for me. But I mean, I've learned to love the asanas too, I love them
Yeah.
also. So, I mean, I would say in a hypothetical perspective, the asanas, but I don't know. I love it all. So I see it as an overall well-being. The asana stack on top of the pranayama stacks on top of the meditation, meditation stacks on top of the mantra japa, and the bhakti stacks on top of the mantra japa. So, I mean, I love them all. They all play a part. They all like pieces of the puzzle fit together. So
Yeah.
My guru told me one time, we think of everything as like the opposite of doing. So the asana you hate the most, look at it like the asana you love the most. So, and that really helps, right? Because when your body is twisted up in a pretzel in advanced asana, you're like, I love this, you know? So you gotta trick your mind. Your mind's like, ow, 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 you know? And you're saying like, ooh, I feel good in here, you know? So your mind has a tendency to panic. Like, let's say in the plow pose, when you put your knees next to your ear, you're kind of claustrophobic. You're locked in there, right? So I had to learn not to panic and just breathe and love it, you know? Ooh, I got my own little cave in here. I'm having a good time, you know? So you got to trick your mind, you know, in some of these advanced asanas. So I love them all. So that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, our last
it all
Saturday
plays
class.
its part.
Yeah. I was just thinking our last Saturday class, you taught us the bow pose. And I don't know,
Yeah,
I think you've overcome doing the asanas. That takes a lot of flexibility. So, yeah. I think you've mastered
it
it.
always makes me laugh when like Cal says, "Oh, very flexible, VEDAGURUDEV." I was like, "Oh no, I didn't. I saw myself as a stiff as a stone or a rock, you know."
Yeah.
So that's why I always say, if I could do it, you could definitely do it, because I was definitely not a hatha yoga master in the beginning. It took a lot of years of working practice, but I just did little by little, and I eventually got to my destination, you know? So if I could do it, you could do it.
Yeah. It's possible. I guess my final question is, what is the purpose of this moment?
I mean, asking me?
Yeah. What do you think the purpose is of the moment?
The purpose of this exact present moment is to enjoy this present moment. You'll never get this present moment again. Enjoy it to the fullest. And when you think of the future, you're thinking of the future in the present moment. When you think of the past, you're thinking of the past in the present moment. So the only thing that matters is this present moment. I would enjoy it to the fullest. I would squeeze as much juice out of the present moment as you can, because you're never going to get it again. You know, so always enjoy the present moment as much as possible. So if I could say one thing about the present moment, enjoy it. Don't take it for granted. What a true blessing it is to be anchored, centered, aligned in the present moment, grounded in the present moment. So, yeah, I would say, if I could only have one word, I would enjoy it to the fullest. I am a bogey. I am a bogar. I am an enjoyer, you know? Boganantar is my guy, my Sita, right? I love Boganantar, enjoyer, right? He was an enjoyer of everything. So I have that perspective, you know?
Yeah, and I would say love. Like love the people.
Love is outstanding too, you know? So for the present moment, love the present moment as much as you can. Yeah, that's good. I like that one too. That's a good one.
You'll never get this moment back. So love it.
Love it to the fullest. Present moment. Woo, you know?
Feel the love. Well, I don't know, before we go in this present moment, I just want to say my closing comments and end with a closing prayer for everybody. So I bow before the infinite silence, the source of all movement, and the stillness within the soul. I offer my deepest gratitude to the great lineage, the golden chain of light that has preserved the sacred science of Kriya Yoga through the ages. I offer my gratitude to the masters who have walked before me, those known and unknown, who kept the flame of Kriya Yoga burning in the darkness through their discipline and compassion. The path to the divine has been made clear. My heart travels back to the primordial origin of Adiyogi, Mahadev, 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 the first teacher, the Lord of Yoga, who first perceived the mechanics of the existence and gifted humanity the tools of liberation. In your dance, the universe is born. In your stillness, the yogi finds home. Thank you for the gift of the breath, the sacred ladder between the infinite and the infinite. Thank you for the Kriya, the lightning path that purifies the spine. Thank you for the prana, the life force that awakens the sleeping spirit. Thank you for the peace, the natural state of the soul revealed through the practice. May the blessings of the Guru flow through me. May my every breath be a prayer of union, and my every action be an expression of the divine harmony. Let there be peace in my heart, peace in my home, and peace across the earth. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sending peace to everyone.
Outstanding, Vedgari Moksha. Very uplifting.
Thank
Very
you.
outstanding.
So, any words of anything you'd like to say, Vedgurudev? Putting a nice bow on this.
Like I always say, be an unconditional nuclear power plant of unconditional love. Be an unshakable mountain. No matter what this crazy Maya delusional world throws at you, you know, be built for this unshakable mountain no matter what. So,
Yes.
and always come from a place of love, never from a place of hate. Help as many people as you can. That's my goal. Have a Santa Claus list of people you have helped. Cue the sound effect. Vedgari Moksha.
It only stopped because I ran out of paper, but it's infinite.
That's a problem I want to have, you know? No more paper. Whoa, you know, never seen that before. Yeah.
Can't keep up.
Yeah. And everybody out there, don't be shy. Whatever question you have on whatever topic, put in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them wholeheartedly. And yeah, overcome the Maya delusional world. As I hear a motorcycle revving up his engine in the background, right?
Unaffected.
Unshakable mountain.
Yes.
Unshakable
Unshakable. Don't get your thorns in me.
We do these soul talks every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live from a Thailand beach. So you can see the palm trees right there. Tomorrow, Mantra Monday, we'll be doing Lakshmi Kuber. Kuber is a fat, rich uncle who brings money to you. So if you're having financial problems, maybe say the Lakshmi Kuber mantra. 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala tomorrow. Premieres 10 p.m. No, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 p.m. for me. And
and if you need Raksha beads, we sell them. So just a reminder.
Oh, yeah. Wait, how many we got? 6, right?
6, yes. 6 beautiful Raksha beads.
6 beautiful Raksha beads, consecrated, activated, and blessed on our February 9th Vedic Brahmin Priest Yagna Holy Fire. And it comes with a sutra, give you good protection out here. We all need some good protection out here.
And
so if you're going through something, support our Kriya Yoga shop, kriyayogamasterclass.com. Order 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. You know, it's the very first thing on our shop, and you'll be supporting the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Yeah, go ahead.
I also, if you get Raksha beads, I threw in a postcard of a Sri Yantra meditation picture for free. So you'll get that added value to meditate on the Sri Yantra meditate image. So that brings infinite wealth and prosperity. So good thing to have.
Never get enough of that. Wealth, prosperity,
Bring
abundance from Goddess Lakshmi Devi via the Sri Yantra. And Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our satsang. Usually go about 3 hours. And on Saturday, we'll do our 113th class, 4 new techniques. So it should be pretty profound. And anybody who hasn't seen our 112th class or 111th class, pretty profound. Some good tools for your Kriya Yoga toolbox. And for all of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass members, they're on demand in our classroom. You can go back and watch it. And yeah, also We have a Master's Wisdom classroom, and we have Babaji's Quote classroom. What else am I missing? Mantra Monday classroom. So yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, good value on our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. And I guess with that, let me tell you about our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So if you want to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the best way to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga. We have a very beautiful Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com. Right now we have a special promotion, lifetime Kriya Yoga Masterclass membership, one-time payment, never pay again, $200 one time. And you can practice Kriya Yoga at your own comfort, at your own pace, the rest of your life. And we have great Saturday classes, hundreds of classes, hundreds of Kriyas, hundreds of techniques, bi-monthly holy fires, every new moon and every full moon, very interactive community, a lot of value in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So I'll show you everything in this video right here. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today.
Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So very great value, and like my guru would say, money back guaranteed. Might even be the best $200 you ever spend in your life. Practice Kriya Yoga, give you a lot of Kriyas and tools for your toolbox to help you navigate this world. The second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs, and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads. You see the tumbler right there. Babaji sitting on the fire. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Put your water in there and you get it divinely protected by Babaji on the fire. We have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. We have 6 left. Comes with a great postcard of the Sri Yantra, and it comes with a sutra, which we're all wearing. We all need some protection out here in the Maya delusional world. And yeah, in this video, we'll show you everything you get when you go to kriyayogashop.com.
Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedagurudev and Satupon Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today.
Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. So support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala left. So just go to kriyayogashop.com. And the last way you can practice Kriya Yoga 100% free, just go to freekriyayoga.com. We have 11 beginner mini courses to give you some tools to help you navigate this Maya delusional world. It's 100% free, and we have thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world. Just go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com, and you'll see all the benefits you get by joining our free Kriya Yoga school.
Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call.
Go to freekriyayoga.com, click the yellow join group button. Join the Kriya Yoga School or stay stuck. Your call. Just
Your
go
call.
to freekriyayoga.com. It's your call. Up to you. Whatever you want to do. But I suggest you do it, but I'm biased. And also, we're on a platform called SKOOL, SKOOL. We're the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Very beautiful right there. And this is our banner for our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Master Yoga Teacher, VEDAGURUDEV. You see my certificates down there. VEDAGURUDEV, Yoga Acharya Certified. There's my certificates. #1 yoga community on SKOOL, SKOOL platform. Real spiritual tools to overcome the world. Here's all our location pins of all of our 108 members all around the world. And this is our free school. Kriya Yoga Authentic Teachings, Kriya Yoga 2 live streams per week, #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Start your spiritual journey and have fun. And we have thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga, 100% free all around the world. So very outstanding. And if you want to become a YouTube channel member, just go to youtube.com/@VEDGuruDev. Make sure you click on the subscribe button. If you see a video you like, click on the like button. If the hype menu comes down, hype us up, because we need all the help we could get, you know. And if you want, you could go there and watch our David Wilcock video. Seems to be going slightly viral right now. So
Up right
good.
now.
So yeah, look for it. Rest in peace, David Wilcox. We love you. And yeah, go to our YouTube channel, support our YouTube channel. Click on the join button if you want to become a YouTube channel member, or at least click on the subscribe button, you know, and to like our videos. Hype us up if you see the hype drop down menu. We need all the help we can get out here. And I guess with that said, we'll wrap up our April 26th VEDGURUDEV Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, VEDGURUDEV, and Vedgari Moksha.
Well, before we go, I just wanted to share a comment from Polyesters. She says, "Thank you all. Great beach talk." Thank you.
Thank you, Polyester. Glad to have you here. All the best to you, and good day in Australia. Glad to have you on here, and I'm glad you enjoyed our Soul Talks live from the Thailand beach.
Oh, I can feel the ocean air.
Feel the sea breeze on my
Yeah.
face. What a blissful thing that is.
Getting
Palm
hot out
trees and Thai ocean. Okay, well, I guess we'll go out the same way we always go out, with Babaji's Mula Mantra. Anytime you're going through something and you want to call upon Babaji for assistance, call Babaji's direct phone number with Babaji's Mula Mantra. And Babaji's Mula Mantra is Om, Kriya, Babaji, Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. If you resonate with Kriya Mataji, I will give you Kriya Mataji's Mula mantra, which is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha would say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next we will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, sending peace, love, freedom, and harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. And Vedgari Moksha would say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Loka Samasta Sakina Bhavantu.
Loka samasta sakina bhavantu. Loka samasta sakina bhavantu.
Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And lastly, we will say the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam
Sadhu Tao Am Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Umen Selah Om Om
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Om Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Omen Selah Om.
Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedagurudev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo. Ji Namo Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om Kriya Babaji